Hey guys, Black Roger here, and we're back with more Trials of Mana Remake. On the last episode, we went to the Poker Village, and we were advised to seek out the Wind Elemental Sylphid in the Gust Hall. And today, that is what we are going to make progress towards doing. Now, we were already told that Gust Hall was situated on the top of the mountain in between Laurent and the secret resistance base, if that's what you want to call it. I'm actually not entirely certain what to call that little base that the Amazons have holed up in.
Dangerous! How's that? We won!
We are certainly making short work of the enemies here. I guess it does help that it's nighttime.
I don't have time for this. Diamond, stop!
Got you! Don't run!
There's a lot of flying enemies around here.
Don't get too comfortable, though.
All of us!
Okay, so these Copper Knights are bad news. We definitely want to kill them fast. And any enemy that looks like them in the future should basically always be a primary target. Needlebeaks can be rough too because they can petrify, which is a status effect that has to be healed, or you just have to complete the battle. Otherwise, I do believe it counts as a game over if all your party members get petrified. I'm not sure if these Needlebeaks can do petrification, but just know that with that monster type, that is a thing that is definitely coming in the future.
I'll take point and leave the rear to you.
Be gone! How's
My depth perception is not the greatest here.
Good training.
I should probably bust out a heal.
This should do it.
I keep forgetting I don't have a healer.
Watch out for the enemy.
Holy
So, usually these knight enemies have a shield, so you just want to start with a power attack on them.
That was easy.
Let's see, I believe that way goes towards, towards that base over there. Gust Hall is actually up this way.
Take down the enemy! Of course!
Alright.
This is strength!
Let's see, I already went over that way before. So we'll just keep heading up toward the Gust Hall.
Time to work together.
Next!
Alright.
I might have to start controlling Kevin because the AI doesn't seem to be playing him aggressively enough. Maybe I can change that setting. as the name would imply, the Gust Hall here is a very windy area.
What a waste of time.
Don't think so.
Too bad.
These zombies are a little bit stronger than the ones that we fought before.
Isn't funny. You wish.
Wait, have we fought zombies before? I'm pretty sure we have.
Help.
Here. This should do it.
And we got a little cactus over here, right at the entrance. One more and we get another prize. Find me one more time for a prize. Alright. There's actually 2 little cactus in this dungeon, and we will be getting both of them.
Uh-oh. What happened to the wind statue?
Oh no! Someone might be after Sylphid like Don Perry feared! Hurry!
If we had come here earlier, there would have been a statue here blowing us out, and we would not have been able to make any progress. Also, over there, that is actually a shortcut back to the entrance. We'll be showing that off later. I don't believe the original game had any such shortcut.
Can't beat the wind.
Disabling a wind trap should be easy for a thief. We gotta get past this and find the windstone.
And the only explanation I can offer for why they added this shortcut is because you do have to come back here later, and it doesn't really change any.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
One down.
So we're gonna have a lot of zombies in here.
Run.
Too bad.
That Holy Bolt is definitely doing some work.
No need to stick around after a win.
Alright, so the gimmick in this dungeon is these statues that are blowing wind. You can change their direction by examining these little pedestals. And that is how you progress through the dungeon. Like, I can't actually get... No, actually that one I
Gotta
can.
get this
Never mind.
nuisance out of the way before we can go.
That was a bad example. But normally, I wouldn't be able to pass...
Good training.
I wouldn't be able to pass the statues while they're blowing in the way.
All of us together.
You wish.
Zombies like to poison you in this dungeon. It's a little bit annoying.
Fire keeps getting in my face.
Take down the enemy.
Holy ball.
Too bad.
Holy ball.
I hate to pick on such weak.
Might as well grab a treasure chest before we change the direction. And that's one thing with this dungeon is you kind of just need to be aware of what you're blocking off when you change the directions. Like now I can't go over there, but I had to change the direction to get to this area. Don't worry, we will get there all in due time.
I don't have time for this. Stop.
Too bad.
We won!
Using the mini-map to find all these little alcoves helps as well. I'm gonna have to come back around, because I blew myself out before I meant to. That's fine. And now we can pass through here. And this will actually get us to the first shortcut area.
One down.
I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but there is a lock-on function in this game. But the camera works so well that I actually never used it in my first playthrough. And I got to the very end of the game. I think I was fighting a boss that teleported around a lot, and I was like, isn't there a lock-on feature? Unfortunately, the lock-on feature didn't really help in that boss fight, because whenever he would teleport, the lock-on would unlock. But, yeah. Yeah, you just push in the right stick, and then I believe you can swing it left and right to
Fine then. Here I go.
change your target. Oh, that's how I knock him out of the sky. I gotta do a power attack.
I'm just getting started.
Oh, we got a dream read. That'd be nice. Alright, is this the room that little cactus is in? Yes, it is. Alright, all we gotta do here is use the wind to jump over there. And we gotta actually jump. You found a little cactus. And now we get the occasional 2x boost to experience. Nice. Prize here. Let's see, what's the next one? The next one will half the time it takes to escape from battle. I think the one after that is the one that lets you know how many little cactus are in the area. We've almost got all the treasure chests here, so that's good. I do like this dungeon a lot. It's it's interesting. It makes you think a little. I forget the trick to get in there.
My turn!
Element. All right. Holy ball.
Too much.
There is a trick to get over to that. Just not sure. I guess I have to go in here. Yeah.
Watch out for the enemy!
Holy ball.
Run!
Diamond shard. You wish. Diamond shard. That was easy.
Alright, let's change that. That'll change that statue. And it should change the statues in the previous room as well. So we can get this treasure chest. Nice.
Fine then. Here I go. Be gone.
Too bad.
Good training.
Alright, let's see. This room can't really make any well, actually, nah, can't make any progress over there or there, so I gotta go this way. However, before I flip it over, I did want to get that item. But now I can come this way. And I can't go that way. But I can go this way. Go ahead and change that. And I just got some armor. I'm not sure who that's for. It was for Hawkeye. A little bit better defense and magic defense. We'll go with it. I really haven't been paying attention to what I've been picking up out of chests, so I should probably, alright. Probably ought to do a little better about making sure I'm equipped correctly. Alright, so I haven't mentioned it yet, but examining these little statues is opening up the staircases on the shortcut that I mentioned earlier. Like, I don't need to go down there, because you can see those, like, that's where we opened that chest just then, and that's where the entrance to that little subsection was.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
Oh no.
Come on, Angela. Don't die on me. Sometimes these shields take more than one power attack to get through.
Not too bad, if I do say so myself.
Alright, there's a statue right there that we can save our game at and heal up.
Of course we won.
I don't think these imps ever get an attack off on me. It's kind of hilarious, actually.
What's that?
It's a mana stone. This is the first one I've ever seen in person, too. Huh. If the Benevodons sealed within were freed, the whole world would be in such danger.
Come on, don't say that.
I'm sorry. We're doing what we can to stop it, after all. Come on! Sylphid must be nearby. Wait just a second. Are these footprints? I think they're headed this way. Let's check them out.
Use the mana stones around the world to switch to a different class. Each time you change to another class, your character will become stronger. Requirements: Class 2, level 18 or higher. Class 3, level 38 or higher, plus the necessary class item. So, eagle-eyed viewers may know that my level's a little bit higher in this version than it was in the SNES version by the time I got here to the very first mana stone we've come across. Yep, I am actually at level 18, which means we can go ahead and class change now. Now, before I do, I do want to show off the pre-order DLC equipment. It does actually have a graphic. And the reason I wanted to show this off is because after you class change to class 2, you actually can't wear it at all. Even though the EXP bonus ended at level 10, it did still offer some meager stat bonuses, and it does have that graphic that you can see around Hawkeye's neck there. But yeah, it's yeah, it's only usable by class 1. But without any
We're switching classes.
further delay, let's just jump right into the class change.
Try to switch your class.
So you can see the tree there of all the classes. I don't know why they bother showing that tree, because it does kind of spoil that there's a 4th class level. Which, yeah, there is a 4th class level, but you don't get it till after you beat the game. So don't really worry about that too much. But one thing that is different is you actually get a little bit of a description of the classes that you can change to. And you can see some of their abilities. And how it will affect your stats. Now, in order to keep the direct contrast with my SNES playthrough, I'm gonna choose the same class that I did before. So we're gonna make Hawkeye a ninja. That is a cool looking outfit there. And I get a new combo, a new Clash Strike. The CS gauge goes up to 300% now, and probably the biggest thing is that we get new moves and abilities and training, and 2 more ability slots to equip to. Now let me go ahead and class change everybody else. But yeah, like I said, it does show like the tree of progression with the class change when you try to initiate a class change.
Who is switching classes?
And I'm not really certain
Try to switch your class.
why it does show this tree here. Because, like, it's not like you can freely switch between them. I mean, okay, they did add an item that lets you revert your class back to class 1 and do it over. But you're not going to see any of these until the very end of the game. The very first one you're going to find is in the final dungeon. So do make sure you pick your class correctly. Let's see, I think I went Monk with Kevin before. And same deal with him. All the same stuff that that it said when I changed Hawkeye's class. But yeah, just overall the class changing system is a lot better. I wouldn't make a habit of trying to swap classes too much, and you may notice that there is a costume that you get, and you can actually change your costume. If I can find the right menu. There it is. So you can go back to your Class 1 costume if you want to. However, if you do revert your job, you do lose your Class 2 and 3 costumes. So, like, there's absolutely no point to change your class unless you just pick the wrong one.
Who is switching classes?
But at least it's not a blind
Try
venture
to
this
switch your
time.
class.
There is a little more to it to do the second class change, but I will get into that when we get to level 38. Which you can probably already guess that since things were rebalanced for me to be level 18 by the time I come to the first Mana Stone, that things are also going to be rebalanced for when I get to the place where I can get the second class. Anyway, we're going to go with Mysticist. I believe that was where I went with, right? I think. Let me think about this for a sec. I'm going to Google it because I forgot if I went light or dark before. I'm pretty sure I went dark. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're going with Mysticist. I do like the costumes a lot better rather than the just simple palette swaps from the original. Alright, now everybody has got their level 2 class. Now there's one more aspect to class changing that it's not it's not intrinsically linked to the class change, because you can do this outside of changing your class, but training points. I believe I already showed that we can reset them, but anytime you want, and you might particularly find yourself wanting to right after a class change, we can head back to the night market in Bizer to reset training points. I think it just costs a little bit of lucre. It's not too bad at all. And you do this as much as you want. And, let's see. I don't know if, oh. Okay, it looks like all of Hawkeye's abilities are under luck. So I'm just gonna... No, don't cancel. I'm just going to dump all his points into luck so he can learn Shuriken, Water Diversion, and Fire Diversion. Still need Dirt Diversion and Thunder Technique, but I'll have to level up again for that. For Kevin... Yeah, this is what we want. But I don't have enough points for it. I really want the Healing Light, but I need 3 more points. And then Angela, her abilities are all over the place. Wow. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get all of her spells. So I'm going to have to pick and choose a little bit here. I think for now... Wait. I've already got diamond shards, so I'm going to focus on getting the level 1 spells. We'll start with strength so we can get fireball. And let's equip some abilities. Magic recoil might be good. Victory MP boost is definitely going to be good. Yeah, sure, we'll go with magic recoil. What about Kevin? Victory CS boost seems like a good one to have. And I guess payback. I don't really have great abilities right now, but I will later. Lucky find. Heck yeah. That'll be great to have equipped. Won't do me too good in boss battles, but that's besides the point. I actually think I do want retain because Hawkeye's ninjutsus do create status effects. And just to illustrate what I was talking about, I can no longer equip the Rabbite adornment. As far as I can tell, that is the only item that gets locked out to the higher classes. Like in the entire game.
My hair keeps getting in my face.
But I'm gonna end things off here. I know it's a little unusual for me to end in the middle of a dungeon, but I've got reasons for this. But thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. It helps the channel out a lot. And smash that like button. It'll help make these videos a little more visible. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.